It's a bit of a different one this week. I have been off YouTube for a few weeks because we've been moving. It has been a nightmare from start to finish, which is why I've not been that active across social media, etc. If you are one of the people that's been asking for this vlog and how I set up my new lab, then this video is for you. Everyone else, I'll see you next week when hopefully there'll be a formula. Otherwise, those that have asked, enjoy this vlog. And so it begins. This was my old lab, all packed up, or mostly packed up, and we were due to move on the 15th of December, at which point we had a bit of a hiccup and couldn't, and had to wait another week. So we had to live amongst this for a week, and with a lot of stress at the same time, so that was fun. But we pretty much got packed up and ready to move, and when we could eventually move, first job of the day was taking the cat over. Picard, our cat, is a very stressed cat, and I had to move him over first and put him upstairs in our room to acclimatise. As you can see, he didn't like it much. Buddy. Oh, your little sweaty paws. You look out the window. I stayed with him for a bit and got him all settled in as best I could, and then shut the door so that he wouldn't be disturbed the whole time we were moving, and came back to the flat. My workroom was pretty emptied at this point. We just needed to start bringing the bigger stuff over. This took many van trips as we were doing it ourselves. The first boxes were going straight from my lab into my new studio, which is here, and then we're just basically going back and forth. It's taken days to do all of this, and yet we're still going. And if I come into the lounge, and we've got photos and a few bits left to do, but by the time you see this, it'll all be done. And yeah, my workroom looks a bit different now, so let's swap the view. It's a bit empty, a bit echoey. Let's zoom out a little bit. A bit dark as well, no light on. But yeah, my new room is about twice the size of this, so hopefully I'll be able to fit everything in nicely. I will show the setup of this, since this is like a bit of a moving vlog, but I'm trying to like scoot through a lot of stuff so it's not too boring. But this was our old flat, and we did like it. It just got a little bit small, and see, kitchen, a mess. I've not packed it up yet. But yeah, we're moving. It's all nearly done. Yeah, I'll show you the new lab set up soon, hopefully. So we're getting there. Most stuff is in here now, at least, and now I just need to sort of get it organised so that I can start working in it. But the idea is to have sort of a desk area under the window, and then lab tables and packing station, and then I'll have a lab table in the centre. I've ordered one lab table, so I'm going to get that built now. They're fairly easy to build, and this one feels fairly stable. The worst thing about it is getting this plastic off. So I time-lapsed it and then just gave up, because it took me about 45 minutes to get that off the top. I didn't even bother with the bottom shelf because I was so fed up. But anyway, this is kind of how it looks at the moment, and then I'll give you an update when it's sorted a bit more. We got back to the flat and found scaffolding, which proved to be yet another issue we had to overcome before fully completing with our buyer, so that was fun. But I went back to clean and get that sorted, and we had to get some more stuff from the flat. I'd left my big lab table, so we're bringing this in now, and this is going to be my packing station. Then we had some stuff in a storage unit that we had to go and get with the van as well. Believe it or not, if I zoom in here, that door at the end is where my first business used to be, where I stored all of my retail stock, and we worked from there every day. So a little bit of nostalgia being here. But we got all of that and made use of the van for the last day. We can barely walk at this point because we've been moving for days and we ache so much because we're not young anymore. But here you go, this is the lounge right now. Nearly there. I can't tell you the stress this has been, and this hasn't been like a normal move, this has been just beyond. But I'm now in the old flat and I've got to clean, ready for the new buyer to come and move in on Friday. And then I think we're nearly there. Yeah, so here you go. Bathroom is nicely cleaned and very empty. Just the rest of the flat to go. Okay, so when did we move in? We moved in on the 22nd of December and we're still going because we're still in the process of selling our flat and cleaning that and sorting that out, and now I have the rest of the stuff that's to go in here, and today I'm going to be sorting that out, and then hopefully by the end of this video I'll be able to show you a relatively finished lab. This shelving unit needs putting back together. I didn't take it fully apart, which is why it's a bit awkward putting it back together, but they are really good. They're really cheap and they're really strong. I just get these from Amazon Home, I think, but they're absolutely fantastic for storing ingredients or packaging materials. This is actually going to be my packaging shelf. And then my old lab table, which is going to be my new packing table, because I never quite liked this. It was quite a cheap lab table and it's not very sturdy, so it's better for a packing table than it is for making cosmetics on. So I'm just going to put that in this alcove, and then that's my nice packing corner, and then the shelving unit next to it that you see is going to be finished products and things. This is all the tissue paper that I had, so I'm just going to organise all my packing materials now so it's all ready for when I start selling again. And I think I'm going to end the vlog here. We've pretty much got it sorted, so I'll just give you a little tour of in here and let you know what I'm going to do. And then I think we finally moved and I can get to making formulas for you again. So the next few videos, you should expect some things being made, hopefully. So yeah, I'll see you then. So here's the new room. I've got all my ingredients for YouTube, etc. down there. And then my soap cutter station, temporarily storing bits and pieces here, just until I turn that into a stock shelf. Got my packaging shelf, packaging table, that'll all be tidied soon. Scoot round, and then we'll have like my cleaning station. There is going to be a sink sort of around there. I found a really good solution, which I'm excited to show you when I can finally get it. And then we have my new lab table, because the old one is the packaging station. And then some stuff here, which is going to go in a lab table, which is going to go along the middle. It doesn't look like there's room. There is actually plenty of room here to walk around one and have a central lab table. So we're going to do that. And then that stuff will be stored underneath, and I'll probably get a shelf for that one. And then we've got my national shrink wrap system for with the biolefin biodegradable film for wrapping soap and all the products I'm going to release this year. And then my storage boxes for things that need disposing of safely, so sort of out-of-date fragrance oils, things like that that needs to be disposed in a certain way. They get collected in there, and then I book a collection. Sadly, it's quite expensive, but it's the way of things. And then my desk, Shopify counter, not plugged in yet. And then, yeah, we've got bits to sort out there. But basically, it's done, and I'm really pleased, and I do have a lot more room in here than I did before. So looking forward to using this. Right now, we're going to go veg because we've been working really hard, and I'll see you in the next one. Oh, and it's now been a month, and Picard's doing absolutely fine. We're really pleased with how he's doing, and soon he'll be let outside to venture his new garden. And finally, thanks to all of my patrons, VIP ones listed here. I'm really grateful for all of you and everyone that watches my videos, and I'll be back to formulations next week.